And of course, I know I first Friday of December. Yeah, no Ghana, my dear. See when you see the first, who second, third, the best piano, and you see what the Aquia for. I am Farmers Day, and you know, so you share a few more. Friday, I did first Friday of the month of December, no, which is 5th December, and you know, a National Farmers Day. You mean, no because voter friction who Nansono, the Tibiano, a district farmers or Monsono, or Mopom home identify or national ones or and in Algeria, a Becoson. Then I'm saying, what I would use in your East in Tino, Yashe, I mean, Saka Penny Quantre for the Criayo Anno, Municipal Director of Agric, and we would use in your East, Ura, Jawula, Abdulai. Tahiru ewa hanumano pay ene ne ba betwetwe enkomo na nyene na no betumi aka ne twi enti ne bebrenu a na beye English obeka ne brofo ma emane how once no hankwa do ka me so mekirem ade am because e kua yonsam na ye ba beka ti o se tumi sane mu ono we ne brofo mu no na me so me sane mu de ba wo twi mu ti ne ye ba bedi nkomo ade abo kua yonsam ne tituru o kyera dwumedie a e ba bekoso no ne ahwe ho asam ne tumi aka enti no wura Abdulai anape good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Okay. Anape my member wa kwanya na chia nuanom ne adofo bi a omo
Yes. Thank you very much. Good morning to your listeners and your viewers. Good morning to the entire Ewutusanya East Municipal Assembly staff, especially our Honorable MCE and our Coordinating Director. My special greetings also goes to my staff, the Department of Agric. It's a great pleasure to be here this morning to discuss our upcoming event tomorrow, which is our 41st Farmers Day celebration. We have the opportunity tomorrow, since 1980, when we had our first celebration, Farmers Day celebration, to recognize our gallant farmers for producing to feed us. This has been on since then, and then for this year, we in the municipality are not left out of the celebration. We would be hosting our event tomorrow, if God grants us life, at Ofako Class of Schools Park. Indeed, this year's event is a special one because it corroborates with what we know that is running at the moment by the present government, which is Feed Ghana. So the theme for the program tomorrow is Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, and Secure the Future. Yes, what this means is that we are encouraging people, or we are encouraging all of us to have reliable access to nutritious food, which tackles the issue about the Feed Ghana. And then when we say Eat Ghana, we are simply looking at we choosing and celebrating our own crops and livestock. You will bear with me that in Ghana we have this, we derive satisfaction so much from the consumption of mostly imported food.
Foods, okay.
We can talk about the rice, the chicken, and then another food substance.
Even maize,
yes,
tomatoes, and others.
Yes, we over-rely on imported food. So with the Eat Ghana, it seeks to encourage us to choose and celebrate our own food crops and livestock. And indeed, this is something that has to be encouraged, because eating your own really gives you confidence to know the source of what you consume. And indeed, this helps to promote our health status. The last theme, which is talking about securing the future for tomorrow's program, is talking about we helping to build resilient farms and also having fair markets for our farmers. Whilst we try to get policies, have policies that will protect the people. People here include our farmers and all the stakeholders along the value chain.
So the theme for
tomorrow's program,
this year's
Farmers Day, is Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future.
Wow. Eat Ghana.
Feed Ghana.
Feed Ghana and
Eat
secure.
Ghana.
Okay. Eat Ghana.
Feed Ghana.
Feed Ghana.
And secure the
and
future.
Secure the future.
Feed Ghana. Eat Ghana. Secure the future.
Okay. And you know, say, Yema Ghana, Adriani, that is Feed Ghana.
Feed Ghana.
Na ye di niyama wa Ghana ha. Na fe so ye boy a daach no ɛho ban ɛno ne asɛm ti afi we no ɛda so ye be de tumi abɔ daach no ɛho ban ni nyina sɛ ye be dua ɛnoban no bebree ni nsɛm a na ɔka nyina sɛ wohwɛ free 1985 1980
that's when we had our first
Farmers Day.
Yes.
Okay. In the
1985.
Yeah, 85.
Yes.
Yeah. If 1985. Yeah, I started first Farmers Day. Ghana Memuno. Yeah, but a few way the other day, I say son kokra, wedding your torso, and be a 9 back or 41st Farmers Day, and a year dinner year or chna a day. Now, person and say, I hold my year, then your mom there to acquire more. Nina say, but to me, abua, na ye to me, at and near my crack. Edeba no eso nti tuni nuane ayedi say ye kapa dia Ghana ha wo hwa ne dimu akotrepa enam eye enkokɔ nam na afi emo ni nyina bebre no ane ye ne kra edeba man nanso no afi we asɛmti ti meda so no ɛkyerɛ sɛ yanka se be ma Ghana aduane edi ye bedua ne ma wo Ghana ha ne de aboye da akye no ɛho ban nti no ho ensam no kind na me summarize ne side ama won nti waduru ɛyɛ theme of the year no so a ɔde no ba be kasa ba be kyerɛ mu kakra nti no ɛno no aseɛ ne sɛn. So
in this sense the Feed Ghana Eat Ghana and Secure the Future, I must indicate that it's not a slogan or a dream, a distant dream, but it's a plan that we can act on today. Acting on it today simply means that when we have our farmers thrive, surely our markets grow. And then when the markets grow, our children will eat well. And in this sense, when our children eat well, it means that the entire municipality prospers. Let me just say this, that most often we misconstrue, we have a misconception about Kaswa municipality.
Okay.
When you mention Kaswa, people think there's no Agric here. But I can assure you that we have good arable lands, that we have farmers that are doing wonders.
Okay.
They are doing so much well.
Because the we don't have enough land for farming.
Yes. But what we are blessed to have from God is that you would have something. You would have something.
Okay.
Yeah. So aside just the arable land that we still have around, we have a lot of our people that do this backyard farming. We encourage them to do this. And then, in fact, this year's Farmers Day, I must indicate that it's something that is at the heart of the president, where he wants us to revisit the idea of schools also taking part in this farming or agricultural activities.
Okay.
So we have as part of the people that will be recognizing tomorrow, we would be recognizing best second cycle institution that is into agriculture. We have a number of them in the municipality, but we have screened through, and then we have a best performing second cycle institution. Similarly, when we
is it only SHS or
it's SHS and then a basic as well.
Basic,
but for this year, we are starting with the SHS. Okay. That is the second cycle institution. And then what should also interest you more about this year's event is that our security services, all along, we feel that the best way for them to protect us is to give us physical security protection. The best way to give somebody security is to get the person enough food, secured food in adequate quantities. These people, we have come to realize that all our security services institutions are into agriculture seriously.
Wow.
So we've been able to screen through them, and then we have the best performing security institution to be recognized come tomorrow at the event.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
Okay. All right. Engineer, Agric, Municipal Director of Agric, who's in East or kind Anderson, who share a few way. Farmers Day na man penny akoma so ye pa we say what the name be ababe shemu a em be atwemu sane na ye secondary schools and answer ye schools ahodo ye mom kwan na omo ye kua na nkasa bi e wo school wonom no o de no ababe count wo hwe mensimu ha kra no a municipality ni mu a omo ahwe schools ahodo a omo bom ho mode e wo kua yemu no omo de omo nso ka Farmers Day no ho e na afi nso ne ye na anim say the ban security ban bohon somewhere yes post need one way so the new way so immigration officer fire staff so na no e ban bon kwanti no mo na so no o matna si agric company for so matna se hunsem sankrofo yi obi e post ni so farming bi a wo ye no eno krampo like esompo che na adwuma nga so ye se post ni no obi well the new share prison for so so upon we are no asako ye farming wo ba bi asan ka ho nti o ma sankrofo nyina no eno ma show mu eno ma yi o mo bom mode no o china say no o ndo mu nyina be ka ho no ma bom mu nso nyina abaso dia ka ho na o ka se no chim se o we ba bi ti se ka so ase ye nkofo say na ka so de ye wo farmers wo na ka so yes so ane your farmers wo apa be no ye backyard garden che say fuo e wo mu fie chi baby kitwa bi o menye bia no omo ye no che se Ghana de baby kra de agro be she be fifi enti farmers wa ha a o china de no ye be yo mu na pie ya bom mu nyina so abaso enti baby a e di komo na kokodru ye no eno no alright no yen trosum na yen hwe o china no awards ben na modema.
Yes, thank you very much. Technically, every farmer deserves to be recognized.
Okay.
At a very, important, event like tomorrow. Okay. But then, as we all have it, not all of us can be on one seat.
Okay.
Certainly, you would have to get someone to lead. So we have received nominations, a lot of nominations from our Agric extension officers across the municipality of the hard-working farmers that deserve to be recognized this year. Okay. In fact, this is an annual event, so every year we have farmers that we recognise. So for this year, we had very rigorous screening exercises because the numbers we received from our officers indicating how our farmers are performing is overwhelming. So we had very rigorous inspection and interview sessions with the selected farmers, and then we have arrived at a number of them that we will be recognizing tomorrow. And that is based on the resources we have at our disposal. Okay. Because this requires use of resources, funding. So tomorrow, if God grants us our lives, we'll be recognizing 11 solid categories of award recipients. Okay. Not only there, we shall also be looking at the other collaborative institutions that would have supported us in diverse ways. Some are supporting us in cash, others in kind, to have a successful event tomorrow. Okay. So we shall be recognizing all of them. Okay. But on table, for our farmers, we are technically or basically looking at 11 strong categories that will be recognized tomorrow, God willing. Yes. So, yes. So area I want to say we are looking at. Let me touch on a very important area that we are recognizing tomorrow. Our people, the differently abled people that we usually term as physically challenged. We are going to recognize the best differently abled persons who has embraced agriculture. Okay. That is driving agric to business. Okay. Okay. So we'll be recognizing that category. We'll also be recognizing the best female farmer. Okay.
It's not okay. Na my children. So there will be a wash and so next time no. Or no who edibesi mubi. Or chem say ko obia sefata. Kuyeni bia sefata say ye bona baso. Nenso se konja baako nimpa do ntumi ntim. E dey baako na betem this year. Next year no baako so atnemu. and into my ye creafon mako do back 11 farmers and ochina no on baba bomb abaso ani nyina no ye we wa hasa na mo yem na ne kan a sombo pa ye pa no o nsa Ghana ha no ne ye bibrem no obi edi dem a o so otena kwa ho na osasade obi di dem a na wo se obi na ehwe no ene sa ne nanso ye wo disabled fo bi wo ho no mo a anase kwafo bi o mo di dem nanso omo dem die no enka omo nhye omo yefu they are into farming and so much them in Sanko for no ye move film the biara da otena dey ye bebo disabled bia or ye farming na baso e was adwumedie no ase erunti say when ye chimatobi and asa dem die bi wo mu a eno nkyere wa wieye se wonu ye disabled ye farming je award ade na wo wote ho bo modern say wo so betumi aye bribi e de aboa na daachi bi wo so ye be recognize o e ma wo so ne ma pa wo ye no etu ya bo the kind of disabled warrior farming ye born about first one. Okay, the second one
best female farmer.
Okay, and now oba manso ni kriayo to oba no so born homody wo kriayo mpa o mensin no ono so ye be born abaso.
Yeah, now we would all come to our municipality. We have a number of poultry farmers, and indeed we have a screen through to get one that is performing better amongst them, that really ensures the good agronomic practices on the farm, that follows the procedures, the instructions that needs to be adopted for a productive and then the successful poultry farming. We'll be recognizing such a person tomorrow.
Okay. All right. And you know, poultry farmers, no, or say mention this omdoso pa, send omdoso pa. Then so no, omdoso in name no, o ma hwehwe hunu, obi a onye nkokọ a odin seseye ye adwuma. Aha, seseye omde ato onye nkokọ na, o say bi am feed no ye ne say, o so ye ne say, e je hwe de no kenka o safata bet as rules no mfanye adwuma as wo mfanye adwuma as me si de ndie e da ne kwa mu to ene no mo ye ya no mo nya best poultry farmer e wo district mo chena ono se nso ombebo na baso.
And then another very important category that will be handling tomorrow is best crop farmer. Okay. We have decided to categorize this so that people will know that when it comes to crop farming, we have a lot of our farmers that are into crop farming. So we have screened through and we have come up with the best amongst them that needs recognition tomorrow. So we'll be recognizing best crop farmer, municipal best crop farmer.
Okay, so that one all crops.
All crops.
Okay.
All crops.
All right. And you know, omo dua no baye so no omo kamu nyina so abomu. And you know baye bia udua no eno so no omo hwe ma no so mayimu ba ko a omu se ne no baye edua no wo mensin ne so eni. And na ha ntie ndie ne banche bro mankani beans toast ni nyina fo no makamu nyina bom ayo mo ba ko ochina omo so bi benya.
And then a very important avenue too that our farmers take advantage of in the municipality here is vegetable production. It will interest you to know that we have our farmers here that supply to these shopping malls in Accra.
Okay.
They come on daily basis. Yes. Okay. When you make time, I take you around. We have our fields around the river and Small Boy and other areas. You'll be surprised. With what you come to terms with. So certainly we are also recognizing such farmers just to encourage them to keep on doing what they are doing better.
So that is vegetable farmers.
Oh,
wow, yes. Wow. And you are transforming with your to vegetable no. What you so baby sim ha be one was say shopping malls I can see our hanum no. Vegetable farmers work as so which is in east no. No buy bi na ho. Ankrofo cottonity and many say ni na free chi ka so ha ya ko jere fa na important ho a so mo ye vegetables ho kama pa no o mo de ko bia ye akese cotton to chance vegetable farmers no ye be bo ba ko abaso ochina.
Yes, to add to that category, there's something that is happening that many people are not aware of. Now, many of the markets the sellers at the market that are into onion business, I tell you, we produce 60 to 70% of the onions that is being sold in our markets here in Kaswe. Yes. So our farmers are there So those doing the vegetables, they do that. So I can tell you that get to the market now. The onions you'll be buying, it's not onions that is produced in in Burkina or is brought somewhere. It's just produced here.
Wow.
So it is. This reinforces this really is encouraging this grow what we want and then eat what we grow.
Wow.
So that is the reason we are recognizing that category, the vegetable farm.
Okay. Also, no, they can when the same. Wo call ye jaso ye mpotem hanom na kaso a jenny onion anasa anu a di wo ho ni nyina no emu 60% anasa over 60% no emfire chiri efri kaso no mpotem ha ye just ye dua jenny e wo kaso pa ntino bo nye ne bebre no omoto no ye mfamfiri ye bokena e wo ha ya anet ka trebi pe and free outside the municipality baba dodo no ano e mensim hafo no muduanu nti no ma say year no as vegetable farmers no award ba koso nkokora na ye de eba ma obi watchna day.
Yes. Then another area that we are honoring tomorrow is, as I mentioned earlier, the best security service institution that is into agriculture. You would also come to terms with us that we know some of these institutions have inmates. They spend so much on food. In fact, in order to reduce the dependency on the outside buying, we have encouraged them to grow something so that it would reduce their pairs that they have to expend on food outside. So some of them have adopted this and they are producing crops, they are keeping animals, they are doing everything agriculture. That's to help support them live well, eat well, and then live well, and then make some small income to support their activities. So we'll also be looking at a best security service institution that is into agriculture.
So is the institution as a whole, not the individual?
No, the individual farms are all inclusive of what we are considering tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And to actually so no bambo adwuma na ye kan wasam no so no temu sem pino a wo ho no mo a mo no aya na mo nkrofo bi wo mo akache a mo nya adwumayefo bi wo ma no mache no na ye na koma no mo hwe ne so omo nyina no fidi omo se be ya sika e de mo so fidi omo no na so na enso a omo Agric mpanyifo na so mo kran se enya de na mo nya fu mo nya farming e kakra mo due we mo nya mo na ade nti o ma jatum security agencies ni bi efra so mo ye sa niam no e de bo mo anka so mo ho omo botomu enu nti no chana no o ma hwehwe mu ehunu security agency a wa bom modern wo farming mu pa nti omo so chana omo bedumedi na se no mo so ba wa babaji abasobode.
And another very important area that needs to be recognized tomorrow is the second cycle institution, as we mentioned earlier, the secondary schools. You know, we are all aware of this feeding for our students, school feeding program. Yes. In not long ago, we had issues of a shortage of food to these secondary schools, and that's how to prolong their opening dates and other. In fact, we have some of them, in fact, almost all of them have decided to delve into agriculture, so that at least they do not always have to wait for the central government to send down food, which sometimes comes a little late. At least they will be able to do with what they grow, which is cured, and then once they were to get government subvention. So we have also recognized, or we are recognizing an institution, the second cycle institution, that has adopted our advice, and then they are into agriculture seriously, and they have produced more, and they are still producing to help feed the students.
All right. And to attend no secondary schools are run so na kan wasam o chem say on say emri ba ya kokoba say secondary school maduane kura ni home bedi enu nti date on maybe school no cross there be ntumi bi ya ntwe kwati na say aduane ni enu nti no mom so sua bibi wo mu a Agric pen for there to secondary school mu nwe ne mai on say bebre na won sase ne ade nti o kan no o ma giatom e ma bebre na frase a o mo yeti secondary school bebre na mo farms secondary school o mo farms or channel on the no aboma basso, say be a best shop for some crying. This year, the Baba competition secondary school a we for song a we ye no wonim say do farmers day a municipality nim no ye bebo abaso e wo region nim no ye bebo abaso yi say national one should be draw some national one no omo de secondary school a ono so ye farming kese pa de sim ho na be da ne tough competition e wo muntem to chira no ni nyina no ba be ka ho e wo.
Yes, and now you know, when we talk about youth engagement, you know, here in the municipality, you have the thinking is that all the youth that are out of school and have no jobs are all running away from Agric.
Yeah.
So to encourage,
most of them see Agric as punishment.
As punishment, very well, exactly. And then so we. Through our education and then sensitization, we have been able to get a number of these youth embrace agriculture and to drive Agric to business. So we have a number of them that are seriously into agriculture now, and then we will be recognizing one of them tomorrow for the hard work he or she is doing. So as part of the award recipients tomorrow, we will be recognizing best youth farmer in the municipality.
And in Melbourne, so most of my brain is saying that you didn't come as a youth in the now who you say a such a punishment or quiet farming saying, and I will be a Macos Candy Square, will be a my Mako University. Then so say, youth need be about Betia say, farming is a Juma. Swafa aside and could be a Juma Sansia farming no as I count you Junon so a farming or China or must selecting mu back on so on the Bonabaso municipality Nasha other you to know cries many are many cobain they be a cobble no so no quiet family we answer a cobble to maybe to what trend that was what me of movie.
Yes, and then now we are coming to the grand award recipient, which is the overall best farmer. This category is a very sensitive area where a lot of interviews, a lot of screening time went into selecting the best out of them. Yes, you would have very good farmers that you do farming as business. They do almost everything Agric, crop, animals. They are into marketing, into entrepreneurship. So we've been able to identify a number of them, and then we screen them, and then we have come up with best among them. So that person would be adjudged our best municipal farmer for the year 2025. Yes, come tomorrow.
And you know, Nina Nabasbody can see a pan watch now, we just near Easter de Bamanum, Bio Matras, I show some Dawson, maybe no one factory. I gonna so much Juma, and no, you will be, or you will be, you will across Anna. I feel so, yeah, a good business, Nankasa, will be a farming on one so maybe a Sadico walk or tongue, any idea. I didn't sound for fono, and no more select to Moma, you, one of my son is one, or Munya, and move back watch now, a district best farmer. 2025 no e ebe swaro nti ho ene abas what they can see power na
good. And then we are also giving opportunity to every farmer to come there with an exhibit. So we are pioneer. What shows we are pioneer? So far, we just for audience to see. In fact, we will be recognizing them also.
So whether you are part of the
award winners or not, you can come with your exhibit, and then there will be a market center for you to sell whatever that you are bringing, and also we would also have something small for such farmers.
All right. Near Agric penny air can send. Ochina Farmers Day national say won come on benya awards no humpu na woji wundi say we farmer we okwani na wo ba ho bia fa de kodna wo ye no e bia wo yen adwen tilapia wo yen sa ne ma ne bia fa bibra honom e be ye edwedi bia anase market center e de amawo mankofo so de omani abehwe de kodi a wo ye ne nti wo ba se bia fa wo ne ma bra wo benya stand kakra no wagina ho na wo ne ma ne bi aba bekirem no obi an so de no ba ba ho no omo behwe se omo nya wo kwa e so de jakwa nya wo kwa omo behwe se at least almost better recognize what question could be as so my own so sampa we a farmer or baby this year and a selection and found that also count between now product be a we be a farming product but when it's already be bad medino as a be now Tim so on by age medino or a year of our cluster of schools so Africa so market now call a year of Ankoa our left once I left to go name say Methodist method so than opposite yeah once school no ho kese pa anti ho and ochina ni bebo say dwa no na yetumi dis adwuma no. Okay.
Yes. So I would want to encourage all of us that we all try to commit our voices, our hands, our wallets, and whichever effort or whichever means that we can to ensure that we have a nutritious food available for everybody to access. Indeed, a municipality, a growing municipality like this nature as well, when we have enough food, indeed, everybody will be happy. You would have people feeling well, because a home that has no food, there cannot be peace. So the food is not just about having it, but having it in the right quantity, and then having it with the required nutrition that you require for your bodybuilding or for your growth. And when we have that, Kaswa Ewutu East Municipality will be a happy place for all of us. And indeed, the entire developmental agenda for having a resilient economy will be handled.
Okay. All right. So, what is the government's commitment towards this year's Farmers Day? The government and the Municipal Assembly's commitment.
Very, very well, very well. Thank you so much. The government's commitment, first and foremost, is just to guide us, to lead us, or to lead the way for this celebration. In fact, government over the years, every year, we do receive some support from the central government, and this year is no exception. I know government has sent down some little funding through the Municipal Assembly, and then the Assembly has to augment that with huge sums of money. So I would want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our Municipal Chief Executive and then the entire Ewutu East Municipal Assembly staff, not leaving the central government for leading the way with such a huge amount of money to support the events tomorrow. So the Assembly is committed. All is set for tomorrow's program. God willing, we are left with just a few finishing touches that we should be able to conclude today. Then we have a successful event tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is the commitment of the Municipal Assembly itself?
The Municipal Assembly, yes, like I said, the support that has come from central government alone cannot take care of the expenses of such a grand event. So the Municipal Assembly has augmented with huge sums of money that would help us have a very successful event tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
I must say the support we are receiving from the Assembly is quite great.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Engineer, nenda me bisa the same. Charge media be say no say farmers dey there na ban no na mensi no so mpani for the no me no so afi bia no aya ban e pebri kakra de be so masene na afi we nso abaye enye mfiri afi we nso ka ho abaye pebri kakra aba be so masene na mensi na ye wom na wutu sinye east nso no ye MC honorable set banini onani mpani for nso enyom ayipemu so who is a Farmers Day neighbor, I'm also from so in Farmers Day, Bambo Fabaso, Diomonso pay Futuaka cra at the Amomwa, the Ashemwa, the Baba Boishen, or Dominas da Bayas the same. A Baya bon homewading, Mensin Sabon home, the Abwama, Fiwediano, a Bayer son Cocra, Foda, a Yason Cocrano, and a few year Bababin. So, what are some of the items and I say equipment and money Babache pharmacy because a true one, that one is very, very important because some previous years, read the newsmen, some of us were angry due to Nyama modern microphone. So this year in our municipality, what are some of the items modern microphone?
Yes, thank you so much. You know, I might not be able to mention everything here, but I would mention a few. You should be expecting God willing, a tricycle, what we call aboboya, being gifted to a farmer. That's for the hard work the farmers put into to produce, to feed the municipality. We should be expecting some double-door refrigerators, deep freezers. We should be expecting wheelbarrows, Wellington boots, cutlasses, those items that farmers require to support. In fact, it is not to mean that those farmers are unable to get those things on their own. It is just to encourage them to continue doing what they do better, and others to also join them. So let's say together we can feed the municipality. The municipality will not go hungry. The municipality will have jobs for the youth. The municipality would have agribusinesses.
All right. And maybe Sarah said then I'm the chef. I feel because me I make this city be and chair bet 2 years ago. This city be board best district farmer basso with cutlass, Wellington boots, any machine at the boyichi at the bush free district best farmer. And me who's that story? Me bufu ya me de be Ghana and come and to be said also built me Bobby Bias so this year there which is the mobile Mohammed and my tricycle near the funny man friend Aboboyano and it be fridge hot door double door fridge and a deep freezer and the other day and near my dad use for second Wellington boot tree by the other day your money mom do money never be and the TV crack our chamber my beam TV and the other at least so we no breno kwachina the TV ho a no hwe ITV ne so ne course no ne ka de kire no angasa na se bibia to be akwenti this year de enema no mu ayedu ekakra betumi amakuafo na nia so okay any other agric business aside this farmers team?
Yes you must have heard of a popular Nkokon Kitinkiti program, which is a component of the Feed Ghana program. Yes, registration of farmer-based organizations and cooperatives is ongoing. We have identified our anchor farmers who will be receiving these birds. They will check and then take care of them for a number of weeks when they will be ready or will be stronger to be given to beneficiaries. This, I would want to encourage everybody to take advantage of it. You only need to associate yourself with a farmer-based organization. You get your leadership, and then you just give us the notification. My officers will come around, have you enrolled. Then once we wait for the date, for us to the date will be receiving these birds, and then indeed, it is not going to be just the birds. There will be some support services. We would have extension services. Free extension services. We have veterinary services. We would have some feed. Government is going to support further with some feed and the medication. For farmers to be able to keep these birds well, and so that we can benefit from our sweat. Aside that,
so no, my question is the registration of Nkokon Kitinkiti still ongoing?
Yeah, it's ongoing. It's ongoing. The registration process is ongoing. Yes. So, like I said, just associate yourself with an FBO, farmer-based organization. One thing is that the president or the government is looking at how we can harness this togetherness in our homes and in our societies, so that when you need future support, it will not be difficult to relate. In fact, it is usually not too comfortable dealing with an individual person or as a farmer. So we encourage them to fraternize with each other, be in cooperatives and farmer groups. That way, when we are even disseminating information to them, it becomes very easier. And then we have the security to really deal with them. If they need to access some form of credit, it will be solid enough, and then there will be enough surety for them to have themselves access to any future opportunities. So the registration is ongoing. And then also we have the other side of agriculture, which is the crop production, also ongoing. It's not limited to just Nkokon Kitinkiti, because that has become popular anyway. So if you are equally interested in crop production, you as well have to associate yourself with an FBO or a cooperative, then you get us notified and we'll enroll you. Then they're waiting for when the inputs or whatever support that will be coming to reach us, and then it will further get down to the targeted beneficiaries.
Okay. All right. Maybe someone said you may be no moody as a Kriyo no so ye na ni men kokko enketenkete no eno so mguso mudi mapa na enche bia no kokko no ebeba asan kokko afe ne ya wo mo foforo krade old no na eba ne de obedika de ama akuafo mu ni mom dada no ma hwo mo aba 2 weeks de bi na 5 weeks na ma nyaaye ntakra na bakakra na afie no o ma che de ama obi bia wo no pebi se o pebi anye na afie mo de amayen yen yaji akwakonye na ne etie ene sem ya ade a wose wo na wo pebi no ye form ye FBO so ye farmer based organization ye boboa ye ho se ekuakuo na no person chinche bia area ma fo yin ye wo ITV antimese yin no ye be nipa 10 na ye ate da ekuo no
minimum of 15 and a maximum of 40 members.
Okay, all right. Intino say antimese ya ye be 15 na ya kan ye ho abom or say below 15 and ye accepted and afia kwakusi be 40 ye na kan ho abom ti bibini a on information bi de abanya fi no mu ko bi afie once leaders ne de mo a no mo so de ama e ba sa ma mo bambo ye assured say mo security assured and information bi bia ne kokon ketenkete ni bu so mo register to register bi uchi senya east o ko ye agric office wa on so betumi aka konya na wa register see de manwa ye be sa mo aduane ye be sa ma bibi a wo hia mo de ahwe kokon ketenkete no manyini se ne be ye nkran kokon ne be wen kokon ha no ni nyina eguso a ekoso. All right. Yeah, better was it. But before we call no, we'll ask comment, any appeal or anything that you want to say.
Yes, I want to reiterate that, as I mentioned, feed Ghana, eat Ghana, and secure the future. It's not just a mere slogan. Okay. It is not also a dream, but it's something that we can together plan and then act on it today. Indeed, when farmers thrive, our markets grow, and then our children is, and then in time municipality benefits. I would want to say on this note that we should all rally around behind the government to commit our voices, our packets, our strengths, and our hands, and then to build a municipality where no one goes hungry, and then where our food is a source of pride to us. In fact, you would come to terms with me that we have people that hardly eat our local foods, which is more even nutritious than what we import as we tend to look at them as special foods. So I would want to encourage everybody to join us, promote this Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, and Secure the Future, so that in essence, our generation to come would all benefit from our efforts.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yes, that's a point. You only try to eat Ghana, feed Ghana, and secure your future. No, Yendi Ghana, Yendi Ghana, near money, more that home by no. I did hear ye by the no come son because your Ghana for Pinoa, or Mulu, you are carefree, man, on the send the Adrian, Papa, and man, yeah, dear, look up. I know, but say, Mankeni. Koko yam ye won other side be noa won sansan utwetwem keke ye friend a cow na watwimako ko bi da so a nutritious ahode wo mpa because na wo ho no nyina anu agumu ni nyina de komo bibi ni ka so ompe foreign food ya cheche ni ade yare nko a no ata na ka se ye ni ye de no ye ma ye ni nye ho se waduane papa ni edi ye ba ma ye nya pomode papa
for space benyesika
because wo dua no ye adwuma ma e ma sanso ye aduane ma edi ni nyina be boa ba sika abakrom e ma ne ma nyina ye yodafo e na no pay which is East Municipal Director of Agric, and then it's not such a train common in the person of Mr. Jawula Abdulai Tahiru, and then the train common. Our channel, we will make sure site TV, Yanka say about Yabba Media, because on the street media Masha for and so Monaco. All right, yeah, Yana say
program 8:30 from 8:30
from 8:30. All right, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, just now you know because so now you to guide my TV Ghana Dutch medini enti ye ba be sori so na yakọ asetena mu nkomo adwumedie se ne ye bisa say should I test my spouse to see whether he or she loves me? aso men so me do fon hwe kwan ben so men fa sika enso ne hwe ana men kan kire madam fu bi kona ko se me yere pe na me hwe so be pene a men so ne hwe sa kwan so dom ya na ana say dangerous so bi be yesa yet na sa sitem koma ye twa ho abane de no de abeto se from so bi bo ye ba sese ya
Onyame Ishira Empagana so
Dr. Ahmed Koku Owusu. Odishie, mena meye apomden ya ahonya dwumadie wo ITV.